Next up is the Brill Cup for Science. This goes to a young boy who shows great potential in this area, and I'm very proud to say well done to Eli Bullman.
Thank you for giving me this award. I am really happy.
Next up is the Auntie Wendy Cup for infants, and this goes to a young girl who is showing a really positive attitude, and I'm sure Auntie Wendy would be proud of it. This goes to Ruby. Now, Ruby, we're not able to do a award ceremony. We're not allowed to have an end of year thing, but we've decided as the staff that you have deserved an award, and that's the Auntie Wendy Infants Award. And so I'm just giving you this. This is yours. Okay, that's for you to. That's a pleasure, young lady. And it's really lovely to see you. How are you all doing? Next up is the Auntie Wendy Award for juniors, and this goes to a lovely young girl who was quite surprised when she received her award. It goes to Lily.
Exciting, Lily. Can you open it up? See what's inside. Oh, Liam, that's so kind. What have we got? The Auntie Wendy Cup for juniors, and that is for people that are kind and polite. And I think there's a letter there too.
Next up, a message from Martin Brooks, parent advisor at Warpstow Primary Academy.
Hi everyone, some of you know me, some of you don't. I'm Martin Brooks, Parent and Advisory Board member for the last 4 to 5 years, giving support to Mr Ellis, his staff, parents and most importantly, all of the children. In this role, I'd like to say well done to the staff, parents and children in getting through the last few months. As ever, always the positive comes out of these things. We have all learnt more about our children's schooling. I've revisited Cohesions and learnt all about Google Classroom. We've all adapted to new ways of working, schooling, living, and this year our Year 6 are adapted to new ways of moving on to their new schools. So sadly, it's time to say goodbye and wish our Year 6 children good luck and farewell. And thanks very much for your contributions to our school. Warpstow is equipped you with some great new skills for your new schools, and Homeschool has given you the scope to do your homework with Google Classroom, all part of secondary schooling. So Year 6, may I wish you all the very best. Everyone else, have a good summer, enjoy the break, and I look forward to seeing everyone back in September as soon as possible, with our new Year 6 leading the way. And finally, by no means least, many thanks to Mr Ellis and his dedicated team.
Before we start with the Year 6 achievements, we have a short message from a parent who's had their children in during the lockdown period as a key worker, and also as someone who works in our very talented kitchen.
Hi everyone, we've been back to school since the beginning of June. Just all the staff have been so welcoming and supportive. They've made the days really fun for the children, and we're really looking forward to seeing everyone back in September. Good luck to all the Year 6s on your next new adventure.
I'm looking forward to seeing all my friends in September.
See you then.
Thank you, Mrs Shute. And without further ado, let's move on to the Year 6 celebrations, which we recorded in Mrs Provis's class. Here we are at our 2020 Awards and Achievement for Warpstow School, and this is for our Year 6s. So we're going to start off for our first award with this wonderful trophy, all polished by a member of our parents, and thank you for that, Mr Brooks. This first award is for a young man who has achieved wonderful skills and for his rugby cup. So without further ado, could I ask Bertie Albert to come up here and receive your award. Round of applause, please. Excellent, this is for you, Bertie, well done. Mr Turnham, what can we say about Bertie's...
I think this award primarily came from Mrs Saber. She said immediately she saw that that trophy, she was like, it has to go to Bertie. What impressed her most throughout all of it wasn't just your ability, but your teamwork and how you encourage and support others at the same time as playing, which is echoed by me in every sport that I've seen you do this year. It's been really impressive, the effort and commitment, so we are really, really pleased, so well done.
Thank you.
Would you like to say anything to a few of your fans? Look into the camera. Into the camera.
Trophy above your head.
Thank you.
Give her a round of applause. So now it comes to our Sportsmanship Award, and this award goes to a young lady who represents our school, always tries hard, and we're very proud to ask Esme, could you come up please and receive your award? Round of applause please everybody. That's a pleasure.
So Esme, this
Moving
award is particularly important because you have been involved in just about every single sporting activity the school has ever put on. Whether it's swimming, cross country, athletics, football, rugby, the list goes on and on. You've always been in there and you've always given your best. Whatever you've been asked to do, so that's why this award is so richly deserved, so well done.
Would you like to say something to your fans and adoring public?
Thank you.
Hooray, well done. Okay. So now we come to the Our Time Cup for Kindness and Manners, and this award goes to a young lady in Year 6 who really does present herself very well within our class. And this goes to Sophia, up you come, young lady. Mr. Turner.
So Sophia, we were all really impressed. You've come in, you haven't been here forever, but you've come in and you very, very quickly became one of what we like to call the Walthamstow children. You do represent our values really well. You couldn't be more caring and kind to those people around you. Even when faced with adversity, you still smile, you look after anyone and everyone that's around you, and we're really proud of that, so well done. Thank you.
Thank you. Would you like to say anything to your adoring public?
Thank you to all the teachers in Walthamstow for helping me get through.
Thank you. Well, that's really wonderful. Thank you. What a lovely manners. Give her a round of applause. Our next award goes to a young lady, and this is for the Millennium Junior Achievement Cup. Someone who puts that effort in, keeps going, really someone to be proud of in the class. This goes to Abby. Do come up, Abby. You may give her a round of applause. There we go, young lady. Come and stand a little bit closer. Can we see you in the camera? Mr. Turnham?
So it's impossible to pick a subject that you work hardest in, and therefore I think that's why this trophy is so important to you. You've really put that effort into every subject, and your achievement, despite not having SATs this year, has been fantastic. So, couldn't be prouder of you, and that trophy reflects everything that we think about you, so well done.
Would you like to say anything to any of your adoring public?
Thank you.
Excellent, well done. Give her a round of applause. Now we come to our award for the musical achievement. Now this goes to a young lady who has taken part in so many of our different activities, particularly our music, our singing, and has shown herself to be have a real skill and a flair for this area. And this goes to Amelia. Amelia, do come up. There you go, young lady.
So I'm not really certain I'm the best person to talk about your singing qualifications, but I know that Miss Hicks, Serena, and everyone that's been involved with music this year hasn't been able to stop singing your praises, if you'll pardon the pun, for just how well you've committed to all of the events that have happened, but also just how far you've come as a singer as well. So hugely deserved and massive well done.
Would you like to say anything? Just get into camera shot there and say anything to anybody who's watching.
Thank you.
Oh, well done. Give her a clap.